Hey guys, Minecraft 1.18 was an amazing terrain update, but it only really added new mountain biomes. What if it was like 1.7? What if it added dozens and dozens of new ground biomes to discover? Well, if that's what you wanted, then you should check out the Terralith Datapack. That's what I'm using right now, and it adds about, I think, 80 new biomes to the world, plus the default Minecraft biomes, so you've got over 100 biomes to explore here now, in the new amazing 1.18 style generation, which means 3D biomes, different caves underground, and it has amazing sights, beautiful vistas, and it has a different style than vanilla Minecraft, which I really appreciate. The way they described it is, vanilla Minecraft is like a blank canvas for you to put builds on. That's how Mojang sees it. But Terralith is the painting on the canvas already. And I think that's a great way to say it. So where we are right now, this is the start of the world. I just created the world with the seed on screen now. And this is an orchid swamp if we check our F3 menu. And just right off the bat, new grass color, new type of tree. I mean, not really. Small drip leaves used in ground, podzol. I mean, it's using old blocks in a new way. So what I want to do today is just play survival on Terralith for a little while and see what kinds of crazy biomes and caves we can encounter. This is kind of like a, let's try out 1.18 for the first time, except instead of just gawking at the basic Minecraft terrain like everybody else, I'm going to be gawking at beautiful Terralith terrain, which is definitely not vanilla, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, all the downloads for Terralith are linked in the description below. Amazing credit to everybody who contributed to this pack. Stardust Labs did an amazing job, and I love you. Thank you, Stardust Labs, for making Terralith. Now, the one question I have to ask myself now that I've gotten these stone tools is, where are all the mobs? I have not seen a single mob spawn yet in this orchid swamp. It might be a desolate biome. Hopefully we can find something to eat. Well, this looks interesting. Do you see that down there? Let me zoom in with Optifine. That is an exposed dripstone cave. I get that it's vanilla 1.18 stuff, but it still looks pretty cool, so I think we should check that out. The only reason I'm actually coming over here, though, is because I saw some cows for food. Well, we certainly found a village at a convenient time, because now that it's getting dark, I have a place to sleep. I gotta say, though, 1.18 really screwed up villages all over again. 1.14 made them nice, and then 1.18 just went and took all that work and threw it in the dumpster. Well, I'm starting to think the new ore distribution might be a little bit unbalanced, because just spending a little bit of time at the top of this village mountain, I have a full set of iron armor and tools and a shield. So, not sure about how common iron is in this version, but whatever. I mean, it saves me a lot of time. Now let's just take a boat and go out boating, because, I mean, there's a cool cave here. Actually, this is a really cool looking cave, but I don't want to spend time exploring vanilla stuff when we could be exploring new biomes. Oh my, is that a vanilla mountain peak, or is that a... No, there's cobbled deep slate up there. That's a Terralith mountain, and there's some other Terralith biome here too. So currently, I'm in a really simple Terralith biome just called Valley Clearing. All it has is exposed stone, coarse dirt, and a little bit of grass and ferns. This is the kind of simple biome Mojang could add in like a day that would add a whole cool variance to the world. I don't get why we don't get biomes like this. Oh man. Huge cave, huge mountain, pillager outpost. This is looking cool. Is this just another dripstone cave though? So we're not going to worry about the cave because it's dripstone. I know Terralith adds new caves, so if we spot a new one, we will go into it, but this is not one of them. Oh, lag spike. But these mountains are not vanilla, and I would like to see what's going on up there. Well, I'm on top of one of the new mountains. Let's check what it's called. Rocky Mountains. It's made of tough cobblestone, and I thought I saw cobbled deep slate. There's cobbled deep slate over there, but I guess this mountain... Oh wait, deep slate iron on the surface. That's new. Also, goats. I think this is just a normal frozen peaks over here, but I like the Rocky Mountains. It's a... Oh, here's some cobbled deep slate and a cave too. It's a cool, different vibe than normal. Now, before we go investigate that cool-looking mountaintop, I want to take on this pillager outpost just to see how it goes. It's not going too well, actually. It turns out, pillagers are pretty difficult in Minecraft vanilla. I just guess I've been spoiled with my, high-level gear for too long in my survival world. These guys are actually challenging. I have a shield, so I've been blocking their arrows, but they're still doing a lot of damage to me. Got him. Okay, now I think we should be able to take this outpost without much of a problem, because I think that was most of their defensive force right there. Hopefully. There's a few guys out in that field, but we're just gonna sneak right past them and hop onto the tower. Nobody inside, perfect. And hopefully nobody up here either. Yep, cool. And now we get some arrows. Oh yeah, I have a resource pack on that makes them actually look like flint. Some wood, potatoes, crossbow. I've never actually used a crossbow in survival Minecraft, so I guess we will try it out. Well, that was a bad shot. That was even worse. Okay, there we go. I got a pillager. Got him again, and I'm out of arrows. Well, there goes that. Look at that! Is that a new cave? That looks like something new. Or is it just a weird-looking ravine? Let's check this out. Also, exposed emerald much? I guess it... Oh! It is new. It's a cave made out of diorite. Is it called... Nope, it's just called... Wait, what the... How did you get in here? Did he spawn in the cave, or did he fall down? I don't see how he could have even fallen down to there. This cave is cool, but I don't even have a bucket, so I can't water down right now. Okay, I'm climbing up the mountain. I just reloaded the world because of those lag spikes, and I look to my left. Oh my. There's no way that's vanilla terrain. We gotta check that out. Oh, powder snow. Ugh, I didn't even realize what that was for a second. So this peak is actually just the vanilla frozen peaks from Minecraft. It just looks pretty cool. Let's go check out what those are. Now here's something cool. Vanilla plains biomes do not have splotches of coarse dirt, so that's definitely something Terralith added. So even the vanilla biomes, when you're using Terralith, are changed a little bit. I'm not sure if vanilla Minecraft is just impressing me or if Terralith also changed the jagged peaks, but this is really just a jagged peaks and snowy slopes biome. I don't know what is making them look so cool to me right now, but I love it. Now this is definitely not vanilla. That forest is new for sure. Plus, that mountain is almost amplified. This is not an amplified world, by the way. This is a vanilla world. You can't do Terralith with amplified. So, this is just something you could find if you were playing normal worlds with Terralith, and that's crazy to me. So, this tall birch tree biome is apparently called a birch taiga. So it's like a snowy taiga or whatever, but now it's with birch trees instead of spruce. That's a really simple idea, and yet another one that adds way more variety to the world that Mojang should be able to do with little effort. Come on, Mojang, just do simple biomes like this more. We don't need a new mob and a new plant in every single one. You just need to have some cool-looking trees. Here's more of that birch taiga, but now it's snowy because it's inside of the mountain range that looks amplified. Why did I vote for this? Why did I want these spiny bushes? So this is really a cool example of the terrain variance within a single biome, because this biome with the snow on it is the exact same as the biome out there. It's just the height that makes the difference. And also, these crazy looking amplified mountains around me, those are the exact same biome as the Rocky Mountains from earlier. 1.18 has very cool terrain variance within a single biome, and I love that Terralith really utilizes that to make crazy stuff. Whoa! Look at that! That's a new cave. Let's get down there. This spot would be amazing for a base right here where I am. You've got beautiful mountains and forests all around you. You got the crazy amplified land, plus you got this fungal cave, which I'm coming upon. That's what it's called, I checked. So let's take a look in this new cave and see if it's worthy of being part of the Caves and Cliffs update. That's not good. There's a few guys who don't want me to be here. Actually, a lot of guys who don't want me to be here. Hey, wait a second. Stone slabs are generating naturally. That's something that the Minecraft developers said they would never do because it wouldn't work or something with like dirt slabs. And now Terralith just does it. That's the thing I love about this pack. All these crazy things that Mojang's like, we can't do that because it wouldn't be fun. We can't use too many blocks in the biome because it varies up the color palette too much or something. All those silly things, they're just eliminated. They're like, let's do it anyway. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm feeling a little misled by this fungal cave because about 3 seconds after it starts, it turns into a dripstone cave. I really hope we can find a better fungal cave in the future. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess that wish is granted. It was just the other direction a little bit. So, the thing I like about these fungal caves so far is the mushrooms are in a lot of different sizes. Also, that's a cool foliage color. The mushrooms aren't just the red mushroom and the brown mushroom. Now there's like little red mushroom. There's that big square red mushroom. I almost said med mushroom. Med? Rush. Why? So here's more stone slab generation. Oh, wait, there it goes. There's just a little bit of stone slab generation every now and then, and I love how it looks, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, I could have done without it. I can see why Mojang is not super willing to do it, but it does create a cool effect. Whoa. Looks like we're heading into new territory. Suddenly, the forested mountains are gone, and we are entering snowland with the biggest mountain I have ever seen. Seriously, it keeps getting bigger the closer I get. Is this just a big snowy slopes biome, or is this something new? It might just be more snowy slopes and jagged peaks, honestly. Yep, it really is just snowy slopes. That's something crazy Terralith does. It takes the vanilla biomes and makes them better. Right when I thought things were getting too repetitive after all the snowy mountains, I found something new. It is a red something biome. Let's find out. So this biome is called Shrubland. Hey, that was like the name of a really, really old Minecraft biome that they removed. I wonder if this has any other ones like Brushland and... In old Minecraft, those biomes really weren't anything different than normal. It was just like a plains biome with more shrubs or something. So that's why they removed them. But this is something different. All the leaves are orange. It's almost like an autumn shrubland, like an autumn plains, autumn highlands or something. I'm trying to think of a more interesting name than shrubland. I like this cave under the shrubland. It has grass in it. You don't see that very much in caves. I'm not sure if it's just me, but there are way more dripstone caves than normal in this world. I feel like every single cave I've found so far has been a dripstone cave. On the other side of yet another mountain range is this. I'm not sure what kind of biome this is. It might be called Shield. I know there's at least one forest biome with large trees called Shield, but I want to actually check it out. Nope, I was completely wrong. It's called Forested Highlands. And is that a weeping vine, or is this just a red vine? Okay, it's just a red vine. It looked like a weeping vine, though. That's strange. Actually, wait, what am I thinking? Weeping vines do not grow on the side of things. They grow downward. I should have known that. You know what I just realized that should have been super obvious? Whenever Minecraft generates snow normally, it's completely flat. But this pack makes it varied. It uses snow layers that aren't just one. What a simple addition that makes a huge difference to the world. And look at how much variance it adds across here. Actually, am I wrong? No, look, this is definitely like a middle level snow layer, like this right here. It's like 5 or something. Now, interestingly, this is not forested highlands. This here is snowy maple forest. It just looks very similar. It's a snowy version though. It's like a Christmas forest. I'm gonna be honest, the ambience, whatever, of this biome is great. It feels like a snowy village. It feels like you could throw a Christmas village in here and it would not feel out of place at all. Also, is that clay? Clay generates way differently in this pack than normal. It's not like splotches underwater. It's like huge swaths across the land. What, is this a special biome? Or, nope, that's just forested highlands being cool yet again. Remember I mentioned how there was a forest called Shield? Boom, we're in Shield, well, we're actually in Shield clearing right now. Now we're in Shield. This is a biome that I knew existed already. Also, it's a lot of granite, but it's also a dripstone cave, so it's a dripstone cave with granite in it. I wonder if it's like a variant or something. I'm not going to go find out. I don't really care that much about dripstone caves. Okay, I am going to investigate, because this amount of granite is not normal. It has to be something with this land, right? Like, why is there so much granite in this cave? It's all granite. It's a little overwhelming. I like it, though. I think that's how the stones should have been implemented instead of random blobs across the world. I think we've broken out, finally, of the endless pine forests and have now reached something more tropical at least. I mean, that over there looks very vanilla, like it's just a mega taiga and a forest. But this is not vanilla. Blackstone in the overworld? Smooth basalt? As a terrain block? Red sand and terracotta? What is this biome? Yellowstone. Yellowstone. Yellowstone? I mean, like, the national park. Yellowstone. Okay. So, I think I found my favorite biome so far. This one looks... I mean, okay, there's a lot of favorite biomes so far, but if this was bigger, I think it would be amazing. It's just a little small. Like, is this also Yellowstone over here, or is this already something different? Also, wait, is that smoke coming out of the ground? There is a campfire under the magma. So I guess you're not supposed to worry about that. So that's a little oddity. Ooh, more Yellowstone in that direction. And let's just get in a boat and start boating out of here. I think we need a major shift in terrain for this to get more interesting. Whoa, the old growth birch forests got an upgrade. They look like the wild update preview now. That's cool. So here's another enhanced vanilla biome. I really like this enhancement. The savanna-like trees. Just a simple change makes a huge difference. That's not a normal size mega taiga boulder. That is a little... Okay, so this is, once again, just old growth pine taiga, or I guess that's what mega taigas are called now. So that's the vanilla biome, but they added some cool stuff to it to enhance it. I feel like this video is getting repetitive, but man, it's just every single step is awesome. Here's like amplified terrain, just sitting there. Is this even a special biome? Is it like amplified biome, or is it just grass plains? It's just a typical forest. That crazy terrain is all the amazing new 1.18 terrain generator. Well, this is a simple little biome down here. What's this? Brushland. Hey! I think I called that out before, that there would be a brushland, right? I think I mentioned that when we found the shrubland. Shrubland? Brushland? I don't know. And here's a huge ocean. Now, oceans in Terralith can get super, super deep, as in they can go below Y0. I've seen some go down to -30. So let's sail this great sea and hope we find something cool. Well, this ocean is already much deeper than vanilla oceans, I can tell you, and it looks like it goes even deeper over there. And here's an ocean monument, just sitting there. And the weird thing is, normally in normal deep oceans, the ocean ends right at the bottom of the monument, but this monument's actually way, way up because of how deep the ocean gets. Oh my goodness, do you see this ocean? Do you see how deep this is? This is honestly one of the coolest parts of the Terralith to me, is how deep the oceans go. One thing I always wanted, I even wrote an in-depth suggestion about this on the Minecraft website. I wanted the Update Aquatic to go way deeper than the current oceans went, and they never did it. It was locked at the normal 30 height of the deep oceans, but it looks like Terralith is fulfilling that wish. Let's just see if I can even make it down to the bottom without losing half my air. 2, 3, how deep is this? 4, 5. Okay, so it takes about half our air to get down. It's exactly at 0 down here. So this ocean is about 30 blocks deeper than normal. Uh-oh. Okay. That was a close one. This ocean is about 30 blocks deeper than normal, and it goes even deeper in some places. That's... Oh, this is exactly what oceans needed. I just wish ocean monuments did not generate like that. I wish they went a little deeper instead of looking silly. I do like that glow squids spawn out in the open in this ocean, though. It just adds a lot to see those little guys spinning around down there. Plus, with Optifine, if they get close to the ground, they actually light it up properly. Here's something that's cool just about 1.18. This mountain range right here is made out of totally vanilla biomes. That's a stony shore, a sparse jungle, and I guess it turns into new stuff up there, but for a while it's really just vanilla stuff. Like, you could find this. Now this is not vanilla. This is a cliff made out of granite. And that is cool. I wonder if there's like diorite cliffs or calcite or tuff, or if it's just granite. Is that a basalt cliff? And cobbled deep slate? Now that's cool. This whole area is just crying out for some pirate ships, right? This seems like the perfect Pirates of the Caribbean themed land. It's got huge cliffs, Jungles, stony shores, warm seas. This is the pirate lands we've always sought. This is beautiful. This cove in the middle of the mountainy, cliffy area. Wow. It seems I've hit the end of this ocean now, so I'll have to keep exploring on foot. I see some more rocky mountains up there. Actually, that's not Rocky Mountains. It has blackstone in it. That's something different. It might be a volcano. Because I know Terralith has volcanoes. This is just a Savanna Plateau, right? So yeah, Savanna Plateaus, it looks like they added terracotta and coarse dirt to. And that is a cool mixture. I like it. But if this is a volcano, I will be so happy. I will be unbelievably hyped to have found a volcano in Terralith when completely vanilla. Like, I have not cheated so far in this entire video. It's getting dark, but I just want to see the top. Oh, I don't think it's a volcano, guys. What is it, actually? Wait, it's called Volcanic Peaks! It's called Volcanic Peaks! But there's no lava. Dang it! How did we found, like, an inactive volcano. Also, this says Ashen Savanna now. It looks like it's an Ashen Savanna that converges on a volcanic peak. Well, we sort of found a volcano. We found a volcanic peak, but it doesn't have any lava on it, so I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. Hey, wait a second. A diagonal path? That's not vanilla. Does this... What is this? Just a normal... So here's just a normal savanna. It generates with a path already in it. That's interesting. I wonder why they chose that. Also, here's more granite caves. Looks like they're not filled with dripstone this time, so thank goodness we finally got out of dripstone land. But I still wish we found a real volcano. Supposedly the biome I'm in right now is called Savanna Slopes. It seems as though savannas have gotten a lot of love in Terralith. They've redone the base savanna biomes, they added Ashen Savanna, Savanna Slopes. Here's more cool slab generation. Oh, just such a good mixture. This river is definitely deeper than normal, right? Did they make rivers deeper in 1.18, or is this a Terralith thing? Either way, it's cool. As I pass yet another silly-looking ocean monument, because the ocean's way deeper than it should be, I'm realizing the one thing that feels missing in Terralith is new structures. It's... Oh, wait, hold on, stop the discussion. What is this? We found a floating island. We found a floating island. How do we get up? I can't get up to the floating island because it's above an ocean, and you can't build on water. Oh, man. But it's so cool. Oh. Okay. You know what? I think this is the point where we're going to transition from survival to creative. It's been a good run, but wow. We gotta check out some more of this stuff rapid fire succession. So flying up from our boat, we've abandoned it, we're now in spectator mode. What does this island look like? Oh, wow. That's cool. So is it actually a separate biome, or is this like a structure? Because I was just complaining about structures. It is. Nope, it's called Skylands. This is a real biome, and it comes with wheat. Just sitting around. I like that, but it does imply that there's a farmer up here, or a village or something, and there's nothing. It's like, it's autumnal too, it's orange, and... Man. I think we just accidentally stumbled upon the coolest thing you can find in Terralith. I mean, there probably isn't a single coolest thing, because we've found so many coolest things so far, but I don't know if there's anything better than this. How high is this? 224. Do you think it goes above 256? Oh, it goes to 255. It might have hit a hard limit up there. But wow. Oh my gosh, there's ore in it too. There's diamonds in the island. There's no caves though. There's a lot of glow lichen on the bottom. Man, was not expecting to find that. So this floating island is pretty cool. But now let's locate some biomes that are also cool using the /locate command. For starters, alpha islands. They're pretty rare. Like, see, it doesn't even say there's any nearby. So let's just teleport 5,000 blocks away and try again. Still can't find it. I was just still trying to teleport to those Alpha Islands, and I accidentally teleported into something else we haven't seen before. What is this biome? It is Haze Mountain. Whoa. So are these also part of it? Yep, these are part of Haze Mountain, these cool watery pools and giant mushrooms. It's, you know the Twilight Forest dimension mod? It kind of looks like that, but as an overworld biome. I like it. Oh, and right next to that Haze Forest is, I think, an oasis? It is Desert Spires. Oh, it's like bigger ice spikes but made out of sand. And also there's trees all over it. Are they azalea trees? No, they're jungle trees with azalea leaves. Interesting. Here I've accidentally teleported into yet another type of savanna added by this pack. This one's called Savanna Badlands. It's a mix of Badlands and Savanna, and wow. I like the limited color scheme of the terracotta. It works with the savanna, and it looks really good. Is this another Haze Mountain, or is this something else? This is Hot Shrubland. So Hot Shrubland has even grayer trees. It's even deader than before. Man, Savanna Badlands, though. I did not even know this one existed. A lot of these biomes I already knew existed, like the floating islands I knew was going to be in there, the volcanoes I knew, but this I had never seen until now. We finally found some alpha islands. Let's see how this looks. Now, I'll admit I've been to this before, so I already know the answer, but look at that. It's so simple. Do you get it? It's alpha Minecraft. It's weird structures and bright grass and leaves. It's so simple, but I love it. I think only pigs can spawn here too, because I've only seen pigs spawn here, but unfortunately this one is surrounded by glaciers, which kind of ruins the illusion, but other than that, I love the biome. I wanted to have a look at a different Skylands biome just to see if they were all the same, and this one is very different. For starters, it's super long. Look at this. I haven't even generated the whole thing yet because it just keeps going. In fact, there might be multiple... No, okay, they're all connected. It's like a huge worm in the sky that's covered in wheat and sentinel trees. And also, there's a lot of exposed ores up here. There's coal, and more coal, and more coal. I saw some diamonds earlier, and there's some lapis, diamonds. So it seems as if these islands are variable in size by quite a bit, because this island is way, way bigger than the one that we found earlier. Wow, okay, I think I finally found the end. So, full disclosure, I had looked at a few Skylands before recording this video, but none of them have even come close to this. It just keeps going. This is like an entire separate world. You could have an entire village, an entire game up here, separately from the world below, and it's all just above an ocean. This ocean is in total darkness, but wow. I just found, by accident, the single most beautiful mountain range I've ever seen in Minecraft. I was just looking for an amethyst jungle, which is basically if a geode was a jungle, which is the only way I can describe this craziness. There is exposed amethyst, I think, or maybe that's all just leaves. I guess it's all just leaves. I assumed that the amethyst would be in the amethyst jungle. There's exposed calcite and smooth basalt everywhere, and the trees are purple. Now, I was super lucky with the way that this world generated, because right next to this amazing amethyst jungle is a Sakura Valley, which has red leaves and bamboo and vines, and look at this biome. And I was also spawned right next to a Lavender Valley, which is like a Sakura Valley, but purple. Look at this mixture of leaves. Look at these trees. Look at these weird mushroom-shaped things. This is the Twilight Forest. Forget what I said before. This is straight up the Twilight Forest in Minecraft 1.18. This is all with just Datapack, may I remind you. It is the best Datapack I've ever seen. It just keeps going. I think there's a Savanna Badlands over here too, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, yep, Savanna Badlands, Alpine Highlands. This mountain range is just crushing it. How did How did the developers make such great biomes that all mix together like this? Now, of course, we have to check out an actual volcano. This is the volcanic crater biome. It comes with lava pre-generated and it's surrounded by volcanic peaks. This is what we should have found that other time and we got ripped off. It's also in the middle of another huge savanna, but these are painted mountains, which is an awesome terrain type that's kind of like the Badlands, but with even brighter colors and not straight lines. I like how it looks, and I especially like how it's positioned right in the middle of a Badlands and a volcano. Also, here's how a savanna village looks if it bleeds into a Badlands. It looks really good, and I wish this could happen in vanilla. Here we have yet another magical looking forest. This one's blue. This one's called Mirage Isles. I think it might only be found as an island, which makes it rarer than the other ones, but it's like an amplified biome, where not only the terrain is amplified, but also all the things in the terrain are amplified, like giant brown mushrooms. There's end rod particles in the air. The trees are 4x4 instead of 2x2. The water is purple. Yeah, love this one too. But unfortunately, you'll never find it bordering, say, a Lavender Valley or a Sakura Valley, because it only generates as an island. And the last major type of biome we'll be checking out, at least above ground, is the Scarlet Mountains. But before we look at the Scarlet Mountains, it generated right next to Yellowstone again, and this is all one biome. All these different tree variations and water pools are the same biome. This is what I was talking about, how 1.18 gives so much variance within a biome. It's crazy. You can have the puddles and the trees and the calcite and the basalt, the stone, and it's all technically one biome in the game. But the Scarlet Mountains, back to these, the thing we actually came here for, these are really strange. They are basically nether mountains. They have netherrack, crimson nylium, they have black stone, they have crimson roots. It's a very strange mixture, but I kind of like how it looks, honestly. Especially from a distance, it looks really neat. Also, this is like a Yellowstone... Oh, wait. This is not Yellowstone. This is Caldera. So, like, another volcano. It's like the inside of a volcano, basically. Right next to Scarlet Mountains, right next to Yellowstone. Amazing mixtures of biomes in this pack, I'm telling you. Well, here's one new type of cave. This is the thermal cave. It's got black stone in the floor and basalt, lava, magma in the ceiling. A very simple mixture of new blocks that you don't normally see together, but it looks great. Also, sea pickles, apparently. Here's another type of cave in the same vein. Get it? This is the mantle cave. It's kind of like the thermal cave, but it's all black stone. It looks like something you'd find in the nether. And finally, the last biome we're going to show from Terralith, that is my favorite. This is the Frostfire Cave. It has blue ice, deep slate tiles, soul lanterns, soul fire, warped wart blocks. It is the strangest mixture of blocks you could have thought up, and yet it works so well. It also has skulk sensors. So basically, I would say that this area is like what the Deep Dark Caves will be. It is dark, it uses blue and black prominently in its color scheme, but unlike... What was that? Okay, I don't actually know what that was. That's a little odd. Are creepers just exploding now? Or does the cave come pre-built with TNT? I'm not really sure what was going on there. Anyway, this is like what the Deep Dark will be, except you don't have to wait until 1.18 to experience it. Which brings me back around to my point. Download this datapack immediately. You person watching this video, how are you not already playing a world with the Terralith features? How are you ignoring these beautiful biomes like Mirage Isles and Sakura Valley and the Caldera in Yellowstone and these new cave types? Oh, this is what the Caves and Cliffs update could have been if Mojang had a different vision. Now, I would like to stress, this is not disrespecting Mojang's vision for 1.19. This is a different vision. If you wanted the world to be more beautiful off the bat, instead of a canvas for you to paint your own world on, get Terralith. Mojang's vision, however, is still good, but it is separate. It is different. This is what you want. Oh, and maybe I should say a few more things before we go on to endorse the pack some more. One, I was absolutely not affiliated with the pack and any of the people creating it. If it sounds like I have been, it's just because of the way I have been presenting this video. Two, this pack is fully vanilla. You will not find any modded blocks or items in this pack. That means that theoretically, you could generate this entire world out for like 10,000 blocks in each direction and release it as a map for Bedrock Edition if you want. So, I'm just saying, somebody might want to get on that. Anyway, for now, I had a fun time exploring Terralith in both survival and creative. Survival to show you what it would actually be like to walk through the world, and creative to show you the amazing sights you might find if you're lucky enough. But for now, I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.